Okay. Yeah. Welcome to Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. I'm Audrey Scott. I have a very special guest today. Yeah, it's Jason Rouse. Comedian, menace to society, fellow hoodlum. We were just talking about tattoos.
Yeah,
What's your most recent one? Have you gotten any in a while?
my back.
Your back?
Yeah, it's been a slow work in progress.
Oh, I bet. How long have you been working on it?
I've got maybe, I think I sit for, on average, about 3 hours at a time. I think I've got about 9 hours in now. I think I got 3 sessions in with him.
I don't know how people do like the 6 to 8 hour sessions. I couldn't.
I've had tattoo artists say a 110-pound girl came in here, never had a tattoo done before, and did like 6.5 hours on her ribs or something
Fuck
like
that.
crazy.
Fuck
Because
that.
people are wired differently.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
definitely get them for like a release in a way. Like I'm never gonna cut myself because I feel like it's ugly. I might as well make it look good when I'm feeling some form of pain. Like
Yeah, but then you end up with a gift at the end of it. Scabs.
exactly, it's cool.
Scabs.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Colorful
I
scabs.
plan on tattooing in everything that's covered right now.
Yeah.
Everything else is not. I was gonna get my neck done when I'm 60
Why 60?
because I feel that I really don't have much longer to live after that. I may as well go out looking cool.
Right on. Yeah.
What would I get though? A tattoo of a neck brace.
That would be so good.
Right?
That'd be good. That's what I think that's cooler than a noose, in my opinion.
I've seen rope burn tattoos.
Oh my
That made
god.
it look like
You
somebody.
do tire marks. That'd be funny.
Tire marks. Oh, I've seen that. A guy had tire tread across his chest, like he'd been run over by a car.
That's fucking funny. I like that.
Yeah, no. Where was your first?
My first one was on my ribs. I got this fucking plant. I used when
It's
I
like
was
the worst.
Yeah.
Like I said, the girl, 110-pound girl, comes in and gets her ribs tattooed for her first.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna feel the work. I want to know how this feels.
Start at the top and
Yeah.
work your way down.
Exactly, and it ironically, the second one I got, it's like this mushroom tattoo on my back. It's on my lower back. It's not like tram stamp, but it's to the side, and that's my most painful one. Like I've had my worse in the elbow, like that. I don't know why
Really?
that. I also have a herniated disc, so it might have just been that
Oh.
area of my back. In general, that's probably the only reason why, because I guess the nerves are so sensitive down there. Because of fucking it was so painful. It was so
Wouldn't it
painful.
have been cool if the acupuncture of the tattoo gun corrected your nerve damage?
That would be that would be amazing. If there was if I could just like go full circle somehow and like get so fucked up that I'm fixed in a way.
Do you have a back injury from a car wreck or something? Or
It's from lacrosse. I was a lacrosse goalie.
Canada's national sport.
Yes, yeah.
It's not hockey.
Yeah. Lacrosse. Yeah, they told me that. You would think it's hocky. You would
And a lot
definitely
of
think
people, do you know who the president of Canada is?
Trudeau.
Michael J. Fox. He is.
The president of Canada.
There is nobody that would turn down the prime minister. Even Michael J. Fox at the state he's in now
Yeah.
could do a better job just on personality alone than what the prime minister of Canada has done. This is probably the most politics I've talked on mic before.
Yeah.
I know it's on. Somebody who was born and raised in America,
Yeah.
Canadian politics are probably at the bottom of your don't. Give
No,
a
I
shit
was just
list.
saying. No, I was thinking because I get really political on this podcast. Like I did. Yeah, dude. I mean,
Yikes.
I'm wearing camo for a reason. I'm
School
very
shooter.
passionate. I went to school for political science.
You look like somebody that would shoot up a makeup store.
I know. I really know. It's like I don't know. I like it. That's been a problem for me a lot. I scare people before I even open my mouth on stage because they're like, "Oh, she's a Nazi," or like, "Oh, she's a school shooter," and I'm like,
Stop projecting.
you know, God,
Yeah, but most of the people you hang out with are fucking idiots.
absolutely,
I know your friends.
they're fun.
This one. No.
I'm just talking about like crowds. Like I feel like they'll shut down sometimes before I even get to the nitty gritty.
Well, no, they're
Yeah.
shutting down because you're a young lady that's doing something that's very difficult. And when you've got an audience full of people who are very dismissive or nonchalant about what you're doing because of how young you are, That is the struggle. You just have is it you're
That's
growing you're
probably
growing into yourself. Don't let them tell you what they think of you.
You were telling me about, or you were talking just now in the other interview. You were talking about being 4.5 years in, and now I'm hitting 4.5 years, and it's just wow, what a crazy road comedy is, and how much I've learned over the past. How long have you been doing it now?
In June it'll be 28 years.
And would you say that you still learn lessons every day about comedy?
I learn lessons about life every day.
Right.
You know, a day not worth living is a lesson not learned. I don't know.
I
Does that
agree
even
with
fit
that.
together? You went to DeVry. No,
Very limited education.
high school or college?
Pardon me?
High school or
I'm a college dropout.
college dropout. I was a college scholarship to dropped out, to kicked out.
What'd you get kicked out for?
I didn't actually get kicked out. They did send a letter saying that if I didn't behave myself in comedy school, that I was on my way out.
That happened to me my first college. They were like, yeah, she's doing a lot of bad things, and if she does any more bad things, she'll have to leave. And I'm like, I'm just going to leave. You know, like, and whatever. Like, I'll leave on my own terms. Thank you very much.
I was challenging myself, and it did work out in the end because after the being potentially kicked out of this school that had given me a scholarship months earlier, had now had to call me and tell me that Lorne Michaels was looking for me to come to New York to audition for Saturday Night Live. So fucking around in school paid off.
Did you go to the audition?
I did twice.
How was the first one?
First one was great because the first one was in my element. The second one I had to go to New York for and do a showcase at the Stand Up New York. Stand Up New York. I don't know if that even exists anymore.
What year was this?
This is 2001.
Wow.
That was the year I met Giannis and Dan Soder and Nate Bargatze and Joe DeRosa and who else was around at that time? Bunch of guys, murderers.
So did you get a call back? Like, was it...
That was the New York trip, was
right.
the callback.
And so what happened?
I was told that, which has been my gift and my curse of my career, is
Yeah.
we really like you. Lauren loves you, but we don't know what to do with you. And I was very relieved. I did not want to be on live television. The fact that I'd had somebody like Dan Aykroyd and Lorne Michaels and a handful of other legitimate legends in writing and performing vouch for me, and then have that opportunity to do what I do in front of that kind of caliber of person who's seen everything, the best comedians and artists in the world,
Yeah.
to have me there. But I did not want to be on live television. It goes against my destructive behavior. I
Right.
could not contain myself.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was cool. I ended up.
That's awesome.
Tom Green was, yeah. So one of my teachers in school was also one of the original writers for Saturday Night Live, and Ann Beats, and I became friends. And she was just a fucking awesome lady. She was badass. You should look her up.
I will.
You find a lot.
Ann
She used to work Ann Beats. She used to work for National Lampoon.
Okay.
Yeah, she's legit. Like,
Wow.
and
She was your teacher?
she was my teacher for a part time of the program. They brought in, Emmy award-winning writers to come in and fine tune our sketch comedy show that we were going to perform in New York. So, I'd spent a week with her, and I was just drawn to her. I was such a huge fan of her work, and the way she carried herself was, and just really just a great person. Anyway, I said, she goes, I'm in New York the same time you're there for your audition. Come with me to the SNL taping, which was the night that Tom Green was the host.
Yeah.
So I'm literally sitting backstage watching Tom Green.
That's so cool.
And Mike Myers came in, another Canadian. We got Canadians. You hear us all the time. There's another one. It's one of us. But it was Tom Green and Mike Myers.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I'm like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah.
This is like three guys out of nowhere from Ontario. Like Tom was doing cable access in his parents' basement.
Yeah, he's like, oh my God, I love him. I fucking
And,
love him.
Michael Myers, he was doing various versions of his Wayne's World characters on Canadian television and turned that into,
Oh, he's great.
everything. Watching Tom sit in a bathtub with Lorne Michaels. It was very cool. Anyway, went to the after party and I had a Coca-Cola with Tom Hanks. He just finished Castaway that year. And Will Ferrell came in with like this crazy haircut and Anne told me that he's doing a movie with Ben Stiller called Zoolander. And who else was there? It was pretty
Holy
cool.
fucking shit.
I remember getting out of the limo with Anne and the set designer who worked on SNL for like 35 years, who was really cool to hear these two people that were not necessarily in front of the camera, but had seen it all behind the camera, pissing and moaning about in the limo. And then when we get out of the limo, because it's all celebrities pulling up, because after every show, there's an after party at the same place every time. I can't remember the name of the club. But anyway, paparazzi pull out their cameras to take pictures and realize that nobody's famous stepping out of the car. And then the set guy, I remember all this now. I just finished a Coca-Cola with Tom. I'm sitting there and Anne's like being really sweet and introducing me to everybody. This is my friend Jason from Canada.
Nice.
Tom Hanks sits down. Oh, you're from Canada. We have a little chat. And then I look across the room and notice Robert Smigel. Do you know who Robert Smigel is? Triumph, the insult dog?
Oh, yeah.
That's TV
Oh my
Funhouse.
God.
Exactly. And I go, oh my God, is that Robert Smigel? And they start laughing. They're like, nobody, out of all the celebrities in here, you go after the puppet guy. But yeah, so long story short, I did not end up on Saturday Night Live. But the after being asked to leave the school and then turn out to be the hero at the end of the quest was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason. I think that.
Does it?
Yeah, I think it does.
Does it really?
Yeah, if you say it enough.
I wish I had a vagina. That everything could happen for a reason. See, at least you girls have something to gravitate towards with cycles. We're just left to like crazy balls and bad decisions.
Right.
At least you know that the moon's coming around.
Oh yeah, and then we can like, we even sync
We're
up with
throwing
other
rocks at
women.
the
Like,
sun.
yeah, we're out there, syncing up with everyone in the village. Like,
Yeah, at least you start.
it's so weird. It's so fucking weird. If I stand next to a woman long enough, we will have
get
periods close to each
diarrhea,
other.
too. That's what my friend used to call his morning after of drinking when he had diarrhea, his period.
His period.
I'm getting my period.
Oh, I'm cramping.
Oh, diarrhea.
Oh man.
So what's happening?
Oh, I'm working at fucking Roscoe's. I love it there.
Yeah, I know. When I walked in
love
there, I'm
it.
like, you're perfect for this spot.
And I'm so glad I found it. Like, I've been working there a year now. Shout out to Chris and Lorena. I work with two other comedians, Mallory, Raquel, and Dave Borowski. They also bartend. But usually it's just me and maybe a door guy. And like some nights, yeah, just me and the door guy, no owner in there. Like,
I think it's the third best club in the city.
What would you say the other two, top two are?
Voodoo Donuts.
Yeah. Voodoo Donuts. You don't have to rank them. I'm just wondering who your other top three.
Well,
are.
you've got the
Obviously Mothership, like
the house that Joe built,
yeah,
the Mothership,
yeah,
which is
Madaship.
a world-class comedy club for comedy goers,
Sure,
and the Creek and the Cave,
iconic.
which is like realistically the comedy store. I hate making those comparisons, but of Austin, and then Roscoe's, which is great because it's not on 6th Street. It has its own kind of vibe, and they really tidied it up quite nicely. And you got that green room. It seems to be welcome to everybody. Can come in there. It seems like a more social environment.
I just feel like they're, I don't know, they're newer, they're a little like wide-eyed and fresher. And it is like, it's so nice to be off of 6th Street. That's really like
Yeah.
what I fucking love about it. It's good for
Yeah.
parking. Like,
Yeah.
you're not like around like all these people competing for comedy shows at night. And also, it's just cleaner.
It's safer
For now, you know.
Safer for
Give it
anybody.
a few years. And
No one
we'll
wants
see.
to have to go pick up a parked car under that bridge. It's a
Yeah,
shit
it's just
show.
like, it's like a fucking video game. You park your car and you're like, how many fentanyl zombies are around me?
Yeah.
Who's gonna try to like ask me for money?
Was
They
it
throw a
you
rock
that
at
asked
me.
me? So I had to walk some comic to the car, and she said that normally she wouldn't have, but the last time she'd parked there was a man raping another man.
Oh my god, that wasn't me.
Yeah, the guy was passed out face down, and the other guy was pounding his ass. She thought someone was trying to break into her car, but it was.
I
a guy
wish
getting
at that point I'm like, fuck,
fucked in the ass. Can you imagine?
fuck.
Waking up, you're homeless. You've only been on the streets for like 6 months. You've got a serious drug problem.
Now you have a dick in your ass.
And I don't think he was the first one. Because once that happens, you know there's other guys poking around like seagulls and go, I'll get him before he wakes up. Shit. And they're dumping in you so hard at so many, you got a bubble forming in your
God.
nose.
Oh, it's just going all the way up and out the other way.
Yeah, every time you breathe, it changes size.
You come from every pore.
You look like a fleshlight and a bullfrog. Oh, and the guys are just they kneeling on your ass cheeks and
Right.
they spread, and they're bringing other drifters to spit band-aids
Oh
and
my
bubble gum.
god,
on
the
them.
fucking band-aids.
And they're going, it ain't wet enough. Burn it with the cigarette again. Are we recording?
Wait, what's the plan?
Anal. Guy got raped in the ass.
Yeah.
What is? I'm still jet lagged, so I can't think.
Are you tired, Yoshi? Do we need to leave?
No, you guys are recording another one?
We're
Yeah.
doing it right now.
Okay.
Do you wanna chime in?
Yeah. Do you have anything about anal rape? Pro, against?
Yeah, how many stitches does the average person get from involuntary anal sex?
Wait, were you just recording? I just interrupt you guys?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
but no, you're fine. Can we-
No, we're just gonna put you in as an
No,
emoji
no,
or
go
something
ahead.
like
I
that.
didn't know you guys were recording. I thought you guys were just chatting.
Yoshi, no, I know it sounds very unprofessional. That's why he's like, he was sleeping on the couch downstairs,
my
and he's
God.
like, anal rape. I better get up and solve this crime. We've got the tattoos and then parking in Austin,
Tattoos. What'd you say?
and we're back.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the worst thing that I've seen on 6th Street.
What about that lady who shaves herself all the time
Oh my god, diaper bitch, diaper
Yeah.
lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw her my first day in like walking a creek in the cave, and she
Yeah.
had her little plot, her little sidewalk square, and she's sitting in a puddle. Like you know, there's lots of different liquids involved in that, and she's in the diaper. Of course, she's diaper lady for a reason, and she's already bald, and she had fucking like
She's dry
gardening
shaving.
shears, like
Yeah.
just cutting her fucking skin off. Like,
I
it
saw her
just-
dry shaving her pussy.
Could
with
you-
her legs? No, it was terrible because she was scraping her box down so much in the
Oh
front.
my god, it's just gonna be bloody. I know that. It's just like she just fucking
Yeah.
shaves her skin off
I
everywhere
thought she
in a
was
diaper.
eating a pomegranate out of her.
I've seen her piss it before. I've seen her stop on the sidewalk, piss.
Yeah.
And then just keep on walking.
I know. We were together for like 4 years and it didn't really stick.
What was it? What was it like? What?
She kept leaving dishes in the sink.
That dirty, lazy bitch. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's an epidemic all over the world of the amount of homeless people.
She's been doing it for over 3 years though. It's just like how did that happen?
Schizophrenia. from using meth. Her head split down the middle. That's why you're shaving your cunt in front of a rock bar on a Wednesday. Like early morning.
Every fucking day.
She would shave every part of her body aggressively.
This
Anyway.
just shaved the fucking skin off, man.
I'm not. We're
Well, at
not
least-
getting back together. Can you believe she was my roommate? We had bunk beds. She'd be up all night shaving her asshole.
The skin is
I'm
everywhere.
Like, if you
just
keep
skin
running
everywhere.
that blade over that thing, it's gonna run out of brown.
There's just a trail of bloody footprints around across the house. Diapers everywhere. Just dirty diapers.
Oh,
She hangs them up.
She wrung one out in her mouth and put her face through a car window. Anybody else? I gotta get my teeth whitened.
From eating her out?
No. I think your teeth would turn into tan.
I think they would just rot immediately. I think they
yeah.
just fall out of your fucking face.
Coffee beans. I've eaten out some women that I wished were homeless because it might make up.
Might make more
excuse
sense for
yeah.
them.
I was like, did you jog all day and then masturbate with sardines?
I
Milady?
just, even like during the month of August or July, I'm very considerate. Like I will shower before that's even like a possibility because it's like I just know like walking around in Austin during the summer would just be torture.
I wear underwear that I find at the side of the highway over the month of August. Some of them are men's.
Some. of them. You seem like a thong person, like a lacy thong.
No.
No, what are you?
No, I in fact wear a merkin.
A merkin. What's that?
That's a fake cunt.
Oh yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen the ones where it's like I saw them the other day where it was like where you can just it looks like a camel toe.
Oh,
and
this
you
is
put it
just a
over-
patch of hair because in
okay.
back in the old days, the lice syphilis would make your hair fall out. So
Yeah, then
the
your head would rot
prostitutes-
too.
Oh yeah, that's why they wore the wigs because they had scabs underneath their fucking heads. Dirty bastards.
I just
scurvy.
want syphilis for a little bit. I want to see like what it like. Rabies and syphilis are on my list of like just for a little bit. I just want to see what it feels like.
You want those?
Just for a little bit. I can microdose it because you can cure both of them now. So
yeah,
I
but
just
you have
want
to take a needle in the stomach.
Microdose it.
I think rabies would be easier to get. Let's just talk.
Yeah, you can just go lick a
Easy.
door handle on 6th Street. You'll have rabies,
Oh my
pink
God.
eye,
And
gingivitis.
die of a fentanyl overdose.
That's a bad one. Is fentanyl a popular thing? I don't
So the thing is, they're letting the cartel just come in and put fentanyl in everything, and the government's letting it happen too because they're making money off of it. And so it's just an entire epidemic that's reaching from the south up north. It's gotten so bad that even my friend died of an overdose of it. Not even like he never did drugs, and his mom.
Yeah, they
died.
used to cut coke with crap. Now
Yeah.
they add fentanyl to crappy coke.
I don't get it because it's like, first of all, I can't imagine like how much like the people that are addicted to fentanyl because so many of my friends die of this small amount that like I
Cop
can't.
died from a airborne.
Right. So how the fuck are these people just doing it?
You
How?
gotta
What
build
is your
up to it.
body like? Like, what do you do? How do you build yourself up to fucking fentanyl? I've done it twice.
Did you snort it?
No, I was in the hospital and they gave it to me. This
That
is yeah.
doesn't count. We're talking the
No,
streets.
not the
honey.
badass. No, they're like, "Do you want some fentanyl?" And I was like, "I mean, I guess it's the only time I would ever do it."
Under
So
safety
like,
conditions.
fuck yeah. So I took a dose, and I was like,
They
"Oh."
asked you.
Yeah, they offered me fucking fentanyl, and I was like,
Cool.
"Okay, yeah." I know. My bosses
it
were
in
so
your IV?
jealous. Yeah.
That's nice.
It was fucking nice. Like
Did you
it felt
get the
great.
little,
Oh, it was just
and then it goes to your heart, and then you can feel yourself going. You know what? Maybe I'll just slip away.
everything was icy and warm.
Maybe I'll just slip away.
It was fucking.
It's wild. Have you ever died?
I've done DMT, but that's the closest I've ever been to dying. No. Have you?
Yeah, dead right now. This is all Sixth Sense shit. I see podcasters.
That's fair. That makes a lot of sense, actually. When did you die?
Probably when I was about 16, 15.
How'd it happen?
Oh, it was a suicide. I just said, you know what? This life is terrible. From now on,
I'm dead.
I give you. Anyway, we're not going to get into my superstitious.
Do you believe in the devil?
Do I?
Do you love?
He's signing my checks.
Yeah.
I don't want to do any of this. I'm just working for the man downstairs. No, I don't believe in the devil.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, that's fine. That's okay.
Disappointed.
Do you believe in God?
No,
You just don't believe in anything.
no, I don't even believe this is happening right now.
What do you?
I believe in me.
Yeah.
But what does that mean? That you acknowledge yourself as some sort of living being?
Bishop Charles Berkeley, his theory was that
Did he play
everything.
for the Lakers?
Huh?
Didn't he play for the Lakers?
Yeah.
Charles Barkley?
Berkeley.
Oh.
But Charles Barkley's pretty cool too. But Charles Berkeley, he said that he believed that everything, God would just like emit the structure that he's seeing in front of him. So there's a flower, God just put that flower. He turns around and it's gone. And I really like that. I just, if everything just dissipates as soon as I look away.
It's kind of like if does a bear shit in the wood? If a log falls, does a bear shit in a log on the woods?
No,
Does
the
anybody
log
scream?
is in the bear.
If a bear shits a log in the woods,
Bear
does
eats
anybody?
a log, they shit the log.
If a bear eats a log, he shits a log in the woods. Does anyone hear it screaming
Or smell it.
or smell it?
Is
Yeah,
a log screaming or is a bear screaming or is a poop screaming?
It is like, does it exist? It does, but I think our senses give us a certain three-dimensional measuring stick.
Yeah. I mean, I like my vision's not too great, and if I look at something from far away, it can be I can come up like with a completely different idea of what that thing is. Like
You put anything
something
under
could
a
be-
microscope, and all of a sudden the world becomes a different place. You're like, oh, that's just all of us. We've all are crawling with bugs
Critters.
and parasites, and we're full of highly toxic chemicals.
We're
and we
just big
suck.
We're big bugs.
Suck.
We're just a parasite to the earth.
That's a great name for a band.
Parasite to the earth.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I like that.
I like that too.
Crust punk band.
Oh man.
Say it again.
Parasite to the earth.
Parasite to the earth. What's the font look like? Can you read it?
Oh, dude, it's really hard to read. Like,
Yeah,
but it's like
spider
pretty
webs.
long. Yeah. Yeah, it's like elongated font. And
Yeah. Speaking of parasites, have you seen the Human Centipede
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you know the movie Teeth?
with the vagina?
Yeah. It was filmed 2 blocks away from my house in my neighborhood that I
Okay.
live in right now. It's for sale right now. The fucking Teeth House.
The Teeth House?
Yeah, the house where they filmed the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know how much it's going for?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I could look it up.
Huh.
Yeah.
If you could live in one movie house from one of your favorite films, what house would it be? Andy.
Fuck. Eraser has one of my favorite movies, but I'm trying to think I wouldn't fucking. I like the Oceans movies, but I don't think I would. I don't want to live anywhere that. I gotta think harder.
Rob Zombie's house. House with 1,000 corpses.
Dude.
I would have a laugh track running on a loop the whole time. I start laughing if there's any blood and guts. I got yelled at in a movie theater for yelling at all people getting killed.
Oh my god. I gotta watch myself sometimes too.
My friend, my business partner came out and he goes, "You're laughing because you're embarrassed or nervous." And I said, "No, I'm not.
No.
I'm actually half hard right now because they saw that guy's leg off."
Dear Lord.
That's awesome.
I saw that saw where they used to cut legs off. The Cutty Sark in Portsmouth in England. They had a boat tour through all these 1,800 merchant ships, and in the basement, in the bow, what is it? The boat, inside the bottom
Bow.
of the boat,
I think it's about.
they had the operation area, and they had the saws hanging up, the bone saws, which were just saws from a sawmill.
Yeah, oh my god.
And they say that a good doctor could cut through your leg and like 6 minutes or something like that.
6 minutes.
Can you imagine?
Fuck, and you're just
They're
conscious.
taking it, and the guys they got two guys, 6 minutes of sawing, a nice
The
rusty.
longest 6 minutes.
If you had to have one thing chopped off with an axe, what would it be?
I mean, the fingers, like you were looking at the finger, either a toe or a finger. That's obviously that would be easier. I think I would do like maybe pinky.
Yeah,
That seems like the least like.
I'd probably do my nose and my ears, just so I look cooler in a motorcycle.
That would
helmet.
make sense for you. Like it would
No
be.
ears,
It'd be on
just a
brand.
full body mod. Yeah, there's people, as you know, there's people removing their fingers and ears and all kinds of shit.
My
moving their
For
meat
You
around.
page is just like people with disabilities, like the most disabled fucks you've ever seen, like just creatures. And I feel so bad because I keep looking at them. Obviously, like I keep clicking them because I want to see the bigger version of this critter. And one of them was like missing. It looked like a filter. It was like their face was squished in. They didn't have a nose, and
Shotgun suicide. Some guys blow their fucking
they
faces
were,
off
a
and they live.
child, man. Like it wasn't like no, they were born like looking like they tried to kill themselves.
Yeah.
Maybe
a
the
bad look.
mom tried.
Yeah, she fell asleep with her elbow in the kid's soft forehead. Summer's coming.
Sure is. Are you ready? You ready
I'm excited.
Are you gonna be here for most like at all? Like,
Yeah, I'll be here for July and August.
Okay. All right. I was like, you're
I'll be
gonna
around
suffer this fucking heat with me because
Oh, sorry. No. I won't be here July and August. Yeah. No, I'm not going to be. I might go stay in California for the month of August.
that is so smart.
I
I
can't
got to
even-
do something. Yeah.
It's not bad if you have work to do in the slow time.
Absolutely.
Being indoors by your isolated through the inferno that's
Yeah, I kind of forced myself to be in it. And granted, I didn't have AC for 2 summers in my car, but now I do, so it's a little better. But
I've never had a car.
never.
I've never had a license.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I am so proud of that.
That's really cool.
The amount of road rage that I've parking maniac. You just drool down yourself.
Yeah.
You get a cup for Susie over here. She's spitting up.
I just got rabies.
Well, that
so-
explains your For You page.
They're just like, you're retarded. You must like retards. It's just a dating site.
Hi.
Hi, sorry. Kind of escaped for a second.
And we're back. Yeah, I'm just gearing up. Finally, I've been on the road in quite some time, so this is going to be a nice change. But I tell you, when I get home and sleep in my own bed, I've gotten used to it. So when you're on the road and just at random hotels and
Yeah, I
you
bet
never
that
know,
gets
it just
tiring.
fucked up your back. That's why I got a pull-up bar in my apartment now.
Just a hang.
Just because of the amount of sitting and up and down. Yeah, it really fucks up your spine.
Yeah, I can imagine. You have you're gonna be in a movie. Do you know the name of the movie?
You know what? Do you want to know the name of the movie?
Yeah,
I'll tell you the name of the movie.
that'd be so dope.
The name of the movie is. Let me open up. Do you want me to read a line from the movie?
Yeah,
that'd be good.
please
Um,
read the whole movie.
Singing in Teeth. Driftless Road. I can't even. What is that? What's that? How do you say that first word?
Sanguine teeth on a driftless road.
Yeah, I don't know. They said it to me once, but that's the name of it.
Singing.
And
gotta
I
look that
play
word up.
this character. I think his name's Sam. Oh no, it's
Sam.
not Sam. That was the other movie. Yeah. Anyway, can't even find the page.
Sanguine. Play it. Fuck you, bitch.
Let me find it.
Sanguine.
Optimistic or positive.
Okay.
In
I've never even
alliterary,
seen
it
that
means
word.
blood red. So that's probably the one.
Oh, blood red
Sanguine.
teeth
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense than Happy Teeth.
Yeah. It's a vampire movie.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't really read it because it'd be silly. The film hasn't been made yet. And
What's the role that you have?
I play a guy who wakes up at a 3-day music festival with nothing but a backpack full of drugs, fake breasts, and a G-string, who acquires he hitches a ride with a group of teenagers that turn out to be vampires.
That's dope.
Yeah, I can't remember if I got killed or not, but
These kids suck.
I'll be there for a week. And then another vampire movie I'm working on. It's going to be a Christmas film about a vampire who loses his religion. And yeah, it should be fun.
That sounds fun.
It's called, I think, I had a couple names for it, but the running name right now, which I thought was quite clever if I remember correctly, Where is it? Oh, Outside of the Light of Darkness.
Ooh, I like that name.
Yeah, I think that's gonna work. There's a thing, I can't really spoil it, but it's a Christmas movie, first vampire Christmas movie.
Nice.
It's gonna be fun. It's got a
That
cool
sounds
twist
fun.
on it. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I like scary horror. I like Christmas films.
Yeah,
I think the more the better.
Bad Santa's great.
Bad Santa's amazing.
Have you seen Let the Right One In? About a little girl vampire. It was a Swedish movie, but they did a remake. Turned out pretty good. I think they used the original actress from the Swedish movie.
That's
In it.
cool. That's cool.
And this little girl, vampire, she this young little boy in her neighborhood becomes her boyfriend, and they kind of go through life in this secluded Swedish town. And there's a murder scene in the pool.
Oh, the end, yeah.
Oh, you've seen
Yeah,
it?
the end is
Fuck.
crazy.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
That's where my ex-fiance's, it's where I spent Christmas. That pool is in the town of Luleå in the north of Sweden. And I remember seeing that film and then them telling me that film was shot at this pool just down the street.
Yeah,
No,
the Swedish one's better.
yeah.
Well, it's Bush.
Yeah. It's like, and I don't know, there's something about
I imagine the
reading.
originals are like always better, like in the native language or like the native tongue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the interpretations get fucking. Apparently, there's an Indian Forrest Gump, and I need to fucking see that.
Probably singing in it.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool?
Bollywood.
Bollywood Forrest Gump.
Yeah, yeah. It really, they really I gotta see it. Like it's out there.
The box of chocolate scene.
Run, Forrest, run, run.
Why are you running?
Because he's got the runs. Couldn't handle that buffet. That tandoori chicken gave me the mud squirts. There, Bubba.
Do they get diarrhea from their own food?
Everybody gets diarrhea from food.
Yeah, but I feel like.
If your system is not
Well,
set
absolutely.
up,
I see what you're saying.
I got diarrhea in Mexico City when my foot touched the ground at the airport. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. It instantly went from like Logfather's Christmas to beef dip.
That was me on a
Au
cruise ship.
jus, au poo. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I drank the bottle of water. I made sure what I was eating was out of a package or whatever.
Sure.
And
Still
instantly,
got fucked up.
it was terrible because the bathroom and the green room, the other comics were local Mexican comedians, and I held them completely responsible for the consistency of my stool. So I would have the hottest what's it, pounds per pressure?
PSI.
PSI
Yeah.
was up to about 150. And I don't know if my asshole had a thumb over the end of
Oh
it,
my god.
but the brown water, I put freckles on the bottom of the toilet seat.
Oh my god.
And I'd keep the door open in the green room and just hear that water just fish tanking out of me. Elfie, are you writing this down?
We got this.
Beef dip. Yeah, I
my
couldn't believe it. I
God.
was so pissed because I was walking around that day going, you know what? I'd like to live here maybe once out of the year. And then I had some fly tacos on the street. They were just chopping guts up on a tree stump
Sure.
and cooking it. And I was like, yeah, this is probably going to get me sick. It was wild. It was wild.
Oh my god.
I threw the plate in the garbage because they gave me a plastic, like a cafeteria plate.
Yeah.
But they put it inside a plastic bag. So you eat on top of it and then take the plate out.
Yeah.
Plate goes back on the pile,
Yeah.
not washed or anything.
Yeah.
You've had a guy scratching his asshole all day.
Oh my god.
And now you've
It's
got what
just
you hope is
sitting-
mustard on the edge of the plate.
Yeah.
Mustard with corn in it.
Yeah, we don't. That's
Corn mustard.
never heard of that one.
Anyway,
Oh man.
speaking of diarrhea,
Yeah, when's your next show?
my next show is on April 5th in Surrey Yuck Yucks in British Columbia.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you want to plug? Any events? Any
Just
dates?
go to my website. All my shit's there. I got 10 years of podcasts and video clips and all kinds of shit.
Please check him out. He's fucking
It's
awesome.
funny.
Yeah, he's great.
This is the year we're taking over this town.
Fuck yeah.
Or
Thank
maybe
you so
next
much.
year. Thanks for having me on.
Of course.
We'll do it again.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everybody. Happy Easter, Jesus.
Happy Easter. He is risen. He is jizzing. Thank you for coming to Audrey Thoughts with Audrey Scott. I'm Audrey Scott.
What's this?